Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Buffalo, New York for the Buffalo Short Track Championships. We're going to start kicking things off today with the Heartland ladies and the 500 meters. We'll be running 3 heats, taking the top finisher and the next 2 fastest to move on into the A final. The rest of the skaters will be seeded through the B and C final based on their time. After the ladies, we'll go through the Heartland men, then the junior E ladies and men, the junior D ladies and men, and then we think that at some point in there we'll be taking a resurface break. As I said, folks, starting off the morning, we're going to do the Heartland ladies semifinal heats, running 3 heats, starting with Cameron Lute, Claire Liu, and Uno Wilhoit in heat number 1. Had some pretty good racing out of the Heartland ladies group yesterday. And a couple of surprises due to some penalties, especially in that last A final yesterday. I believe Cuban O was penalized, and that moved everybody behind third place up 1 spot.
Officials, please report to your stations. We are ready to start. Officials, please report to your stations. The Sunday excitement is about to begin for the Buffalo Speed Skating Championships.
I'm just waiting on the officials to report to their stations. I think just about every official's watch is about 5 minutes slow, so give them a little bit of time. Also, with being early on Sunday morning, they might not have had their full allotment of hot Java yet, so don't have the blood quite pumping yet, and the caffeine going.
We are beginning. Welcome everybody to the Buffalo Sport Trip.
And we are all set to go as they bring out the first heat onto the ice.
The Heartland ladies, event 57, 500 meters semifinal heat 1. 66, Cameron Lute. 206, Claire Lou. 85, Una Wilhoit.
And day 2 is underway, and no surprise, Cameron Lute jumping out into the early lead. And actually jumping away from the pack altogether. Leo getting past on the inside as Wilhoit moves up into second. Yeah, and the only spot guaranteed to move on is the first place finisher out of these heats. But even though Lute is far out in front, this group of 2 behind her matters with a chance to move on to the A final. It's 1 lap to go. As Luke comes up to the finish. And here comes Will Hoyt. She'll finish second, and she'll be on the bubble. That'll bring up heat number 2 with Shreya Arun, Catherine Liu, Sarah Cravella, and Mara Zimmer. You will see Shreya Arun and Catherine Liu battling it out at the front out of this heat. And off the start, Arun going to go right to the front of the pack. See if she tries to distance herself from the field. And her and Liu pulling away. Cravella currently in third, and in fourth is Zimmer. And Arun and Liu already with a straightaway lead over the other two skaters. And with 1 lap to go, I believe Liu will qualify here in second place based on time, just with how much closer she is to Arun. She was at the finish. So Arun first, Liu second, Cravella third, Zimmer going to finish in fourth here. And even though some of these skaters ending up far behind, their time does matter, as it'll seed them throughout the B and C finals. You want to try to make it into that B final if you miss out on the A final, just to get the highest point total you can. In the third and final heat, we've got Catherine Vandergriff, Cuban O, Carly Elliott, and Isabel Cravella. Vandergriff making both A finals yesterday with the penalty to O. I believe she finished third in the 1,000-meter A final. Looking to try to make another A final here this weekend. And Vandergriff, a good start, gets through into the early lead. Elliott right now in second. O in third. In fourth is Cravella. And there goes O on the inside up into second. She's got some ground to make up on Vandergriff. And Vandergriff comfortably in the lead. Oh, gonna have to make sure she gets in faster than the time of Will Hoyt in that first heat. 1 lap to go as there's the bell. And they're gonna fight all the way through the last corner. Vandergriff comfortably in first. Oh, gonna have to see if she advances based on her time, just going off of how close she was to the leader. I think she will. Elliott finishing in third. Cravella finishes in fourth. Now we move on to the Heartland men's 500-meter semifinals.
Event 58, 500-meter semifinal heat 1. 182, Andrew Kim. 135, Nathaniel Casson.
In this first heat, we've got Andrew Kim, Nathaniel Casson, Julian Kyle McCarrig, Eric Laporte, and George Wheelock. taking only the top finisher out of 5 heats. Or the top finisher out of the 5 heats to move on to the A final. And the Heartland men's first heat underway. Out into the lead is Andrew Kim. In second is McKerrick. In third is Casson. Sitting in fourth is Laporte, and in fifth is Wheelock. And Kim and McKerrick going to duel this out at the front of the group. Both wanting to move on into that A final, and there's no consolation for second place here. 1 lap to go. McKerrick going to have 2 corners to try to set something up. He's going to save it for the final turn. Here they come to the line, and McKerrick will not get by Kim. So it'll be Kim, McKerrick, Casson as your top 3. Only Kim moving on into the A final.
Heartland men, event 58, 500 meters,
In heat number 2 for the Heartland men, we've got Sungmin Kwan, Joseph Hatcham, Henry Middlebrook, Carl Tatelli, and Matthew Crovella. And our first false start of the day. And not surprising that it comes in the 500 meters, a start very crucial. With it being the shortest Olympic distance, if you can get out in front, hold your speed and block the entire way around, you can keep yourself out of trouble. And with only taking 1 out of this heat, it's got to be all or nothing. You can't take these semifinals off in any way. And off the start, it's going to be Kwan that jumps into the lead. In second is Middlebrook. In third is Hatcham. And they're pulling away from the other 2 skaters. This is going to be a tight bunch of 3 battling it out for that 1 qualifying spot.
164, third, Hatcham.
Kwan starting to pull away from Middlebrook. Middlebrook trying to pull him back within arm's reach. There's only 1 lap to go, and Middlebrook and Hatcham fell too far behind, but then Kwan took a wide line, lost some speed. Here they come to the line, and Kwan slams the door on Middlebrook to move on in the A final. Hatcham finishing in third. Finishing fourth was Crovella, and in fifth was Tatelli. That'll bring up heat number 3 with Justin Liu, Richard Anglin, Xavier Lawrence, Alex Gutowski, and Ryan Hack.
200, Xavier Lawrence. 29, Alex Gutowski. 165, Ryan Hack.
Another false start here in the Heartland men's 500 meters. That was called on Ryan Hack in the 5th starting position. And not surprising, he's got the longest distance to go to that first block in the first turn. but trying to get every advantage that he can. He moves up one spot off the start. Jumping out in the lead is Anglin. In second is Liu. Moving up to third was Hack. Lawrence passes him back, though, to go back into third. Right now it's a two-skater race at the front for that qualifying spot. Liu going on the inside of Anglin. Anglin slams the door, but Liu able to hold the tight line. Anglin forced to go wide. Anglin goes down with 1 lap to go. Liu comfortably in the lead. Hack in second. In third is Klutovsky. And in fourth is Lawrence. And they'll finish in that order. And just waiting on Anglin, who had the tough break of going down with 1 lap to go in second place. That'll bring up heat number 4 with Christian Kim, Clayton DeClement, Matthew Yen, Raphael Howell, and Jersey Hitler. Only one more semifinal after this group.
214 penalized for impeding previous race.
And Liu gets penalized for impeding in that last race. Anglin gets advanced, and I believe Hack finished second in that heat, so he would move on to the A final as well. So we'll put 6 on the line in the Heartland Men's A final. It's a great start from DeClement as he got over the top of Kim. Hal in third, Yen in fourth. DeClement trying to hold off Kim. And Kim going for the inside pass. DeClement able to throw a block and hold Kim up. Trying to block him on the inside again. Kim might have to think about going outside. DeClement blocks him inside with 1 lap to go. And Kim just trying to force it through on the inside and keeps getting blocked by DeClement. It's going to come down to the exit of the final corner. And he's going to try to go inside again, and he stumbles. DeClement able to stay on his feet. Yen finishes in second, with Hal finishing third. And Kim just trying to force through that inside pass. At some point, should have tried going outside. He knew DeClement was going to keep blocking that inside. Good defensive race by DeClement, qualifying into that A final. Now for heat number 5, we've got Rowan Reel, Michael Koenig, Hira Hansen, Daniel Yoon, and Tim Van Fleet. Battling for the last A final spot here in the 500. And off the start, it's going to be Reel that gets into the lead. Koenig in second, Hansen in third, Yoon in fourth, Van Fleet in fifth. And Reel and Koenig separating themselves from the pack. Two laps to go. See where Koenig tries to make his move. One lap to go. And Koenig having to stand up a little bit there. It's going to come down to the final corner in the dig for the line. And Reel will take it and move on to the A final. Koenig will finish second, Hansen third. Yoon fourth, Van Fleet finishes fifth. That'll bring up the Junior E-Ladies 500-meter semifinals. In the first event, we have Cindy Jiang, Serena Sheen, Zeta Gretzkowski, Addison Hartman, and Lizel Noob. And they're going to huddle up here and have a little discussion over at the referee's box. I had a couple of instances of this yesterday where referees had delay. It was due to a timing system error along with the backup system going down during the Heartland men's semifinals, as they need the times to seed the men throughout the different finals. They'll go all the way from A through E. It's the largest group racing this weekend. I'm not sure what that discussion was about, but we're moving on to the Junior E ladies.
249, Serena Sheen. 161, Zeta Gretzkowski. 172, Addison Hartman. And 231, Lizel Noob.
And a false start for the Junior E ladies. And they're away cleanly on the second try. Jiang jumps out in the lead. Sheen in second, taking the top finisher out of 2 heats and the next 3 fastest for the A final. Sitting in third is Gretzkowski, in fourth is Hartman, and in fifth is Noob. And Jiang comfortably out in front by herself. Sheen having to work all on her own so she can advance based on time. 1 lap to go for Jiang as she laps Noob at the back of the field. Jiang to the finish. In first, here comes Sheen in second. Gretzkowski third. Hartman fourth, and here comes Noob. They'll bring up heat number 2 with Audrey Lenkong, Selena Sue, Lauren Lee, and Sophia Coons.
Selena Sue, 201. Lauren Lee, 203. Sophia Coons.
Another false start here on the Junior E ladies. Lenkong into the lead.
193. Lenkong in the lead.
Sue in second. In third is Lee. Fourth is Coons.
201. Third, Lee.
And Lenkong got hung up on a block in that last corner. Allows Sue to catch up. And they come around to 1 lap to go. Lenkong trying to guarantee moving on in the A final. Sue not wanting to give it up easily, and here they come to the line. That'll be Lenkong and Sue behind by about a foot. Comes Lee to the finish in third. And Coons coming up in fourth. That'll bring up the Junior E men.
Junior E men. Event 60, 500 meters semifinal, heat 1. 25, Benjamin Sullivan. 235, Samir Ujic. 151, David Chun. 224, John Paul Benning. 207, Shane Miller.
Next, the Junior E men. In heat number 1, we've got Benjamin Sullivan, Samir Outchik, David Chun, John Paul Manning, and Shane Miller. Taking the top finisher and the next 2 fastest to move on. Sullivan in the lead, pressing the advantage. Outchik in second. In third is Chun.
151 third, Chun.
Manning in fourth, Miller in fifth. And Sullivan with a big lead in front with 2 laps to go. Outchik caught in no man's land. Going to be on the bubble here, needs to get in this last lap quickly in order to try to move on into the A final. Comes Sullivan to the finish. And Outchik second. In third, Chun in fourth, Manning, and in fifth will be Miller. That'll bring up heat number 2 with Michael Borka, Benjamin Ebel, Riley Lindsay, and Owen Rogers.
men's 60, 500-meter semifinal, heat 2. 134, Michael Borka. 156, Benjamin Ebel. 209, Riley Lindsay. And 240, Owen Rogers.
And a good start from Borka. He jumps
Borka first.
away quickly.
156,
Ebel
second. 209, Lindsay
in
third.
second, Lindsay in third, and fourth is Rogers. And Ebel now caught out by himself. He's going to have to skate the last 300 on his own if he wants to qualify into the A final. Try to get in with a good enough time. One lap to go for Borka, as he has a full straightaway lead on Ebel. Here he comes to the finish. Ebel finishes in second, and third will be Lindsay. And Rogers now coming around the final corner. He'll finish fourth. In the third and final heat for the Junior E men, we've got Aryat Chandani, Aiden Liu, Christopher Kim, and Christopher Monahan.
184, Christopher Kim. 228, Christopher Monahan.
And the officials having a discussion over with the starters. It's not something you see every day. So we got word, folks, that Heat 2 for the Junior E men's going to have to be rerun. What we can only guess is that the blocks were not set up on the correct dot in one corner.
Junior D ladies, event 61. Heat 1. 144, Grace Chun. 44, Stel. Okay. Yeah, all right. We're on the third heat of event 60. All right. Go ahead.
Chandani in the lead. In second is Liu. In third is Kim. In fourth is Monahan. There goes Liu around into first. Two laps to go here in the third semifinal. And Liu comfortably in the lead with the bell lap. You stretch that out to a full straightaway over Chandani. Here he comes to the finish. Chandani second. Kim third, and here comes Monahan for fourth. And we'll be rerunning that second heat after we do the Junior D ladies.
Next race, Junior D ladies, event 61, 500 meters semifinal. Heat 1. 144, Grace Chun.
In the Junior D ladies, heat number 1, we've got Grace Chun, Stella Summerfield, Emma Lippa, Meredith Coons, and Francesca Mangano. Taking the top finisher in the next two fastest out of 3 heats. Chun out into the lead. Summerfield in second, Lippa in third. Chun comfortably in the lead. This is going to be a battle for second here. Possibly going to be a qualifying spot on the line. Lippa going for the inside move as Summerfield slams the door shut. Lippa going to try that inside move again and gets blocked again. 1 lap to go for the leader, Chun. Summerfield having a great race here, blocking off Lippa. And now they get into a little bit of the muck as they're lapping up the back of the field. Summerfield goes inside, Lippa goes outside. Here they come through the final corner. Lippa going for the inside on the line, and oh, that was really close, folks. I'm not sure who had that. And I'm not sure Summerfield got that, folks. That looks really close to call.
Junior D ladies, event 61, 500 meters semifinal, heat 2. 129, Caroline Anderson.
And I think it's going to be Lippa that finishes second. Lipa just looks to have a last-second blade throw. Yep, and she definitely got the line first by about 2 inches. In our second heat, we've got Caroline Anderson, Salome Lokesh, Lily Davis, Cassandra Clark, and Beth Manning. And heat number 2 away. Anderson out to the lead in a hurry. Lokesh in second. In third is Davis. In fourth is Clark. And in fifth is Manning. Anderson comfortably in the lead. Lokesh not letting her go, still trying to chase her down, and her time matters for a qualifying spot. Here they come through the final corner as Anderson guarantees a qualifying spot. Lokesh will have to see based on time. And looks like finishing third was Davis by a nose. And you can see here, folks, here's that last race with Lipa. Just barely gets it on the line for second place in the first heat, as she's able to extend on the blade throw. In the third heat, we've got Sydney Wong, Michelle Yee, Kate Huggins, Sheila Muir, and Maya Shencut. Wong in the lead, battling out with Yee. I think both skaters will qualify into the A final here. Yee wanting to make sure that she can guarantee it. She would need to pass Wong to do so, and now Wong's starting to pull away with 2 laps to go. Let's see what happens here, though, as they lap up the field. They both skate wide. 1 lap to go. Wong went a little bit wider than Yee. But Wong still having the higher speed, able to get away from Yee and cross the line comfortably in first. Yee second. It's going to be Huggins in third. She comes around the final corner. It'll be Shencut in fourth, and Nior will finish in fifth. And now we're going back to the junior E men's. This is the rerun of heat number 2 with Michael Borka, Benjamin Ebel, Riley Lindsay, and Owen Rogers. And the only thing that we can think of, folks, is that the track was not laid out right in one of the corners. And the only thing I can also guess is that it made it shorter, not longer for the distance. Otherwise, I believe Borka, having won that distance, would have moved on, as we saw yesterday when they had to rerun one of the Heartland men groups.
This is the race rerun. Event 60. This is a rerun for the 500-meter semifinal, heat 2. 134, Michael Borka. 156, Benjamin Eagle. 209, Riley Lindsay. 240, Owen Rogers.
And Borka's going to jump out
134 in first, Borka. 156,
in front of the group.
209, Lindsay, third.
Ebel in second. In third is Lindsay. Rogers in fourth. But right now we're looking at the same finishing order. What matters here for Ebel is time, as they were taking the top finisher in the next 2 fastest to move on. Getting a reskate. Had he been the one on the bubble, goes to advantage, but now he's having to skate an extra 500 and did not have much time to rest up and regain energy, so it could cost him a spot in the A final, having to rerun this distance. Borka finishing first. Here comes Ebel. We'll have to see if he was fast enough to move on. It's a tough task to do when you have to skate 2 500s within 20 minutes of each other. Up next, we have the Junior E ladies 500-meter semifinals with Cindy Jang, Serena Sheen, Zeta Gretzkowski, Addison Hartman. Oops, sorry, folks. Wrong sheet. Already did that one. It's the Junior D men that are up next.
Ice cut, everyone.
And actually, we're going to take a resurface break, so we'll be back in about 10 minutes to resume the 500-meter semifinals, starting with the Junior D men. We'll see you shortly. Welcome back, folks. We're ready to get started with the Junior D-Men 500-meter semis. Starting with heat number 1 with Sean Shui, Sherrick Chandani, Quinn Lepkowski, Jeremy Sapola, and Ben Clendening Kim. And Shui into the early lead. Lepkowski in second. In third is Chandani. And a big mistake there by Shui as he was trying to lap up Sapola. That moves Lepkowski up into first and into qualifying position. They're only taking the top finisher in the next fastest. 1 lap to go. Chandani trying to hold off the rest of the field. Or sorry, that's Lepkowski trying to hold off Chandani. And Chandani's going to catch him on the backside. It's going to come down to the final corner. Here they come to the line. Chandani goes wide. And oh, that was so close, folks. We're going to have to take a look at the replay. I can't believe what happened in that race, folks. Just goes to show anything can happen in short track, and that's why you have to race to the very end.
Junior D-Men, event 62, 500 meters, semifinal, heat 2, 153, Peter Gross.
Let's take a look here. Chandani goes wide, and Chandani got it by a hair.
232, Daniel O'Brien.
Up next,
245,
in heat number 2.
Advance 250.
And Jeremy Sapola gets penalized for impeding. He was off the back after falling, and Shui will get advanced because he was in qualifying position. And he catches a lucky break there. In the second heat, we've got Peter Grosclose, Ethan Lamb, Gabriel Hasselbeck, Caleb Truscott, and Daniel O'Brien. Grosclose jumps out in the lead. Lamb in second. In third is Hasselback. And only the top finisher and the next fastest are moving on. So second place does not put you in that great of a position to advance, with only 1 out of 4 being taken. One lap to go for Grosclose. He comes around the final corner. Lamb going to be coming next. Let us see how his time stacks up.
Skater on the track.
Hasselback finished in third.
Skater on the track.
Truscott finishing fourth. O'Brien going to finish in fifth here. That'll bring up heat number 3 with Julius Kazanecki, Sammy Hart-Gorman, Justin Liu, and Do-Young Kim.
169, Sammy Hart-Gorman. 227, Justin Liu. 185, Do-Young Kim.
Hart Gorman leading the way. Kazanecki in second. In third is Liu. In fourth is Kim. Kazanecki looking to move up. He passes Hart Gorman on the inside. See if Hart Gorman can respond here. And Kazanecki starting to put a gap on him. 1 lap to go. Kazanecki with a comfortable lead. Just has 1 corner to go. As he comes to the line, he'll finish first. Hart Gorman second. Liu in third, and here comes Kim in fourth. Now for heat number 4 with Zubin Kumar, Lucas Koo, Henry Lang, and Charlie Putnam. Those are the starters had an unloaded pistol. And off the start, Kumar goes down. That opens the door as Koo jumps in to the lead. Lang in second, Putnam in third. Kumar has a full straightaway to make up, and he's going to have to start working all the way from the back of the pack. He's into third. Moves his way up into second. He still has a lot of ground to make up on Koo. About a blue line to blue line lead for Koo. 1 lap to go. I don't know if Kumar is going to have enough real estate left to make this gap up. And they go into the final corner, and it's going to be Koo that comes across the line in first. Kumar will finish second. He might advance on time, but a tough break falling on his own off the start line. That'll do it for the junior D-men. That'll bring up the Junior C ladies. In heat number 1, we've got Kayla Gonzalez, Dorothy Hamilton, Nicole Cho. And they're taking all 6 of them to move on into the final, but split them up into 2 heats here. And they're doing some repair over by the start lines on the far side where Kumar went down. Tough break for him. Gutsy to get up and make up as much ground as he did. Had it been a longer distance like the 777, he might have got there, but it's such a quick start in the 500. It's just nearly impossible to make up that gap once it's established. It's going to be Hamilton getting into the lead off the start. Gonzalez in second, Cho in third. And Hamilton goes down on the exit of turn 4. Comes Gonzalez in the lead. Cho in second.
160 Gonzalez is in the lead. 139 Cho second.
And 1 lap to go for Gonzalez. All these skaters will advance through into the A final. So no worries there for Hamilton, but tough break falling while in the lead.
Junior C ladies. Event 63, 500 meters semifinal G2. 242, Penelope Romanelli. 244, Mina Rose.
And in their second heat, we've got Penelope Romanelli, Mina Rose, and Sydney Coons. All three will move on into the final. And a false start on the ladies. Romanelli into the lead. Rose in second, and third is Coons. Romanelli starting to pull away from Rose.
197, Coons third.
And again, all these skaters will move on into the A final. They split them up here in the semis. 1 lap to go for Romanelli. Here comes Romanelli to the finish. She's ahead of Rose. Wait on Coons.
Skater on the track.
I'll do it for the Junior C ladies. That'll bring up the Junior C men
Junior C men, event 64.
with Aaron Liu, Eric Song, and Logan Warmel.
212, Aaron Luke. 92, Eric Song.
And they're taking the top finisher in the next 2 fastest for the A final out of 3 heats. Liu in the lead, and second is Sung, and third is Warmel. Warmel falling off the pace set by Liu.
92, Song second. 36, Wormel third.
And Song goes down at the exit of turn 4. Able to get back on his feet. Liu comfortably in the lead with 1 lap to go. Just needs to make it to the finish line. And he'll move on to the A final. And Warmel finishes in second, waiting on Song, who had a chance to move on based on time until he lost his edge in the exit of that corner. He's not happy with that result. That'll bring up heat number 2 with Nicholas Gutowski, Ryan Shane, Rory O'Brien, and Sammy Shencut.
Nicholas Fultovsky, 248. Ryan Shane, 223. Rory O'Brien, 2. Sammy Shencut.
And off the start, it's Shane into the lead. Skutomsky in second. In third is O'Brien. In fourth is Shencut. Shane trying to leave Skutomsky behind. Two laps to go. As Skutomsky has that gap about pegged, but is not making up any ground on Shane. 1 lap to go. Shane just needs to stay on his feet to the final 2 corners. He'll move on to the A final. And they come up to the finish. Shane, Skutomsky. Comes O'Brien. And finally, here comes Shencut. That'll bring up heat number 3 with Sean Lippa, Andrew Lenkong, Paulo Lagerfo, and Ashan Dixit. And it's going to be Lippa taking the early lead. In second is Lenkong. In third is Lagerfo. In fourth is Dixit. Lenkong trying to get on the inside, and he touches the blade of Lippa and goes down. Lagerfo moves up into second. Lenkong able to get up. And Lippa right now comfortably going to qualify as long as he doesn't get penalized. For Lenkong going down, he'll advance into the A final. Lagerfo going to have to wait and see if his time was fast enough to move him on. It looks like Lippa on his recovery stroke just got the inside of Lenkong's toe at the back of his blade. I'll have to see if they'll advance him through. It pulled Lenkong onto his heels, and that's why he went down.
Junior B men. Event 65, 500 meters semifinal, heat 1.
I'll bring up the Junior B men semifinal with Noah Trop, Clyde Gill, Joshua Yang, and Gavin Hall. All four will advance to the A final.
Gavin Hall.
Yang in the lead, Trop in second. In third is Gill. In fourth is Hall. Trop goes into first. Hall goes on the outside into second. Let's see if Gill has a new ace up his sleeve, as he could not get around Trop yesterday. They got one lap to go. And Trop actually pulling away a little bit in the penultimate corner. Here they come to the line. That'll be Trop that gets first. Gill will get second. Yang third, and Hall will finish fourth. Up next, we have the Master Senior combined with two heats. In the first heat, we've got Mary Magnus, Nicole Zayats, and Melissa Koenig. Taking the top finisher out of both heats, and the next three fastest to move on into the A final. And a false start here. And they're away clean on the second try. Magnus into the lead. Zayats in second. Koenig in third. And the battle here is really going to be for second between Koenig and Zayats. And there goes Koenig with the inside pass on Zayats. That could be the difference in qualifying, just being faster than each other in this semifinal. One lap to go. As Koenig and Zayats coming through the final corner. And it'll be Koenig who gets it on the line without a doubt today. That'll bring up heat number 2 with John Witkowski, Maddie Riesman, Elizabeth Savoy, and Patrick Nior.
238, Maddie Riesman. 14, Elizabeth Savoy, and 230, Patrick Nior.
Yeah, taking the top finisher and the next 3 fastest to move on. Witkowski in the lead, Riesman in second. In third is Savoy. And Savoy right now in a race against the clock, against the time of Zayats. But she's got to run this remaining 2 laps by herself. Here comes Witkowski and Riesman with 1 lap to go. And Witkowski coming to the final corner will take the heat and the guaranteed qualifying spot. Riesman definitely going to be moving on. Question here, is Savoy going to move on? That'll bring up the Masters 60 plus with Joe Balbo and Gerald Savoy.
Master 60 plus men.
Both moving on to the final.
67. 500-meter semifinal, heat 1. 133. Joe Balbo. 247. Gerald Savoy.
And it's going to be Balbo jumping away again. He's done this in every race this weekend.
First, 247, Savoy second.
Good opportunity for Balbo to get a feel for what his best individual effort can give in his time here. And he's got 1 lap to go. Comes Balbo through the final corner. Savoy entering the final corner. And that'll move us on to the novice ladies. The novice ladies with, the novice combined with Milo Ventura, Lucas Lee, Crystal Wu, Serena Ventura, Fiona Chen, and Flicka Chen. All of them moving on into the A final.
Milo Ventura. 205, Lucas Lee. 6, Crystal Wu. 56, Serena Ventura. 9, Fiona
After the novice group, we'll have the junior F ladies and the junior F men before taking another resurface break. Then we'll start back up with the Heartland ladies finals in the 500 meters.
Let's hear some noise for our novices here.
Milo in the lead. Lee in second. Wu in third. Serena in fourth. Fiona in fifth. And Flicka in sixth. 1 lap to go for Milo. Milo coming through the final corner. A little bit of a stumble, able to stay on his feet. Just needs to make it to the finish line. Milo takes it. Lee finishes second. Wu third. Serena fourth. Fiona will finish in fifth. And here comes Flicka. Up next, the junior F ladies with Olympia Kazaneka, Ariel Chun, Isabella Chin, Quinn Ronan, and Madeline Coons. Taking all 5 to the final. And it's Kazaneka leading the way. In second is Chun. In third is Chen. Looks like Ronan was a non-start. Coons in fourth. Here comes Kazaneka. Novice first, Chun second, Chen third. Waiting on Coons. Will finish fourth. That'll bring up the junior F men for their 2-2-2 semifinals. The first heat we've got Alan Wu, Matthew Lorenz, Jonathan Wu, Frank Stump, and Gabriel Relata. Taking the top finisher in the next 3 fastest to move on. And it's Allen in the lead off the start. Lorenz in second. In third is Jonathan. In fourth is Stump. In fifth is Relata. 1 lap to go. Allen just needs to stay on his feet. Jonathan looking to try to get around Lorenz. They come up to the line. And Jonathan going for the inside, and Lorenz will hang on for second. that should be good enough to move on to the A final. That'll bring up our last semifinal with heat number 2 with Lucas Wu, Ethan Lynn, David Pravod, Jonathan T. Wu, and Joel Kittredge.
110, Jonathan Wu. 186, Joel Kittredge.
So Lucas in the lead. In second is Lynn in third.
Second, Lynn. 236, third.
Is Pravod. In fourth is Jonathan. In fifth is Kittredge. Here comes Lucas around the final corner. He'll finish first. Lynn second. And Jonathan tried to out-edge Pravod, but Pravod will finish third. Jonathan will finish fourth. And here comes Kittredge. And that'll do it for the semifinals.
Everyone, ice cut. Everyone, ice cut.
We'll be taking a resurface break. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. Welcome back, folks. We're going to get started here with the 500-meter finals, starting with the Heartland ladies. A final. In this final, we have Cameron Lute, Shreya Arun, Catherine Vandegrift, Catherine Liu, and Cuban O. I believe that was the grouping for the A finals yesterday.
Timing is not ready. Timing is not ready. I'll continue to finish it. 2:15, Catherine Liu, and 2:34, Kyvan O. Timing is not ready. Do not start the race.
Just waiting for timing to get set up and ready to go. Be running through the Heartland ladies, the Heartland men. And I think we'll take a resurface break somewhere in between either the D ladies and men or after the D men. And we'll go all the way through the Masters to Junior F. And I think we'll be taking lunch before coming back for the Super Finals to finish off the day and the weekend. And the Heartland ladies are off, and no surprise, Cameron Lute in the lead, Arun in second, in third is Vandegrift, in fourth is Liu, in fifth is O. And O well off the back of the group here. Liu going for the inside pass on Vandegrift. She moves up into third. Arun sticking with Lute. No one's had the answer how to beat Lute this weekend. They've got one lap to go. Can Arun find the answer? As they go into the final corner, to the line, and Arun toes in past the apex. Liu will finish second, Vandegrift will finish third, O will finish fourth. And a tough break for Arun, hitting a soft patch of ice.
Heartland ladies, event 71, 500 meter. B final. 85, Una Wilhoit. 206, Clara Liu. 50, Sarah Cravella. 157, Carly Elliott. 148, Isabel Cravella.
And Arun was in good position, just towed in there. One block past the apex. In the B final here for the Heartland ladies, we got Una Wilhoit, Claire Liu, Sarah Cravella, Carly Elliott, and Isabel Cravella. And it looks like Arun maybe have also just been leaning a little too far forward. That might have caused her to dig in. And a false start here on the B final. They get away cleanly on the second try. Leading the way is Elliott in second. Is Liu in third. Is Wilhoit. Wilhoit coming up the outside. Able to go from third to first. Liu takes the wide line, falls back a spot. As one of the Crovellas went up on the inside into second, 1 lap to go. It was Sarah Crovella. And Wilhoit coming around, she's going to win the B final, followed by Sarah Crovella, and Elliott finishes in third.
Event 72, 500 meters, A final. 182, Andrew Kim. 196, Swing Min Kwan. 174.
I'll bring up the Heartland men's A final with Andrew Kim, Sungmin Kwan, Rowan Reel, Clayton D. Clement, Ryan Hack, and Richard Anglin.
Number 50, penalized for impeding.
And Sarah Crovella gets penalized for impeding in that last race. I think that'll move Elliott into third and Liu into, or sorry, that would actually move Elliott into second and Liu into third. And a false start here for the Heartland men's A final, not surprising. 6 skaters on the line. They were originally going to take 5, but there was an advancement in the semis. That was 6 skaters on the line. You got 2 people all the way on the outside looking to try to get as much of a jump on the starter as possible. It's a clean start on the second go-around, and it's Kim into the lead.
182, Kim first.
Kwan in second. In third is Real. In fourth is Anglin. In fifth is Hack. And in sixth is D. Clement. Kim trying to leave the rest of the field behind. Real was looking to try to move on the inside of Kwan, and he does it here on the corner exit, up into second.
174, inside pass.
Anglin looking to try to get in the top 3. He's got to make up a little bit of ground. 1 lap to go. Kim comfortably in the lead. Here they come to the final corner, and it'll be Kim, Real, Kwan, Hack, Anglin, D. Clement. That'll bring up the B final with Julian Kyle McKeurig, Henry Middlebrook, Nathaniel Casson, Michael Koenig, and Joe Hatcham.
500 meter, B final. 220, Julian McCurry. 225, Henry Middlebrook. 135, Nathan Casson. Joe Hatcham.
And McCurry off that number 1 starting position into the lead. Middlebrook in second. Casson in third. Koenig in fourth. Hatcham in fifth. McCurry looking to lead this wire to wire. Has 2 laps to go. What the skater from UCB are bringing McCurry back in with 1 lap to go. They've cut the lead down to a meter. And a stumble by Middlebrook. That slowed up Casson. Here they come to the line as it's McCurry, Middlebrook, Casson, Koenig, Hatcham, I believe. Middlebrook was nailing back the gap, had a slight stumble at the exit of turn 2, and that cost Casson a little bit of his speed, and Middlebrook was unable to nail back the gap on McCurry. Up next is the C final with Alex Gutowski, Matthew Yen, Christian Kim, Matt Cravella, and Hira Hansen. As Christian Kim in the lead in second, Skutowski in third is Yen. In fourth is Gravella, and in fifth is Hansen. Yen looking to try to move up 1 spot. Skutowski with a slight stumble. Open the inside for Yen to move up into second. 1 lap to go. Kim not out of the woods yet. Yen closing down the gap is going to come down the exit for the final corner. Here they come to the line. And, oh, boy, was that close. But I think Kim still had Yen by about 3 inches. Excellent finishing effort, though, from Matthew Yen. Closed down about a 5-meter gap. Yen able to get that inside line, just driving for the finish, but could not get around Kim. Up next we have the D final with Xavier Lawrence, Raphael Howe, Eric Laporte, Daniel Yoon, and George Wheelock. And a false start brings this D final back to the line. And off the line, it's Hollow gets through into the lead. In second is Laporte. In third is Lawrence. In fourth is Yoon. In fifth is Wheelock. Yoon trying to close down the gap. Howell goes down at the apex between turn 3 and 4. Two skaters out of Northbrook dueling each other. 1 lap to go. Yoon taking the wide line, looking to go around. Cannot get around Lawrence. Lawrence looking to try to get around Laporte. There goes Yoon on the outside up in a second. Here they come to the line. It's going to be close. And it was. And I have no idea who got it there.
Heartland men. 500-meter E final. 24. Carl Tatelli. 150.
It's Laporte in the middle. Lawrence coming up on the inside. And I think Laporte gets it. The question is between Yoon and Lawrence who got it. As Yoon's blade was not on the ice, but I think the back edge of it might have got it. Here in the E final, we've got Carl Tatelli, Tim Van Fleet, Jersey Hitler, and Justin Liu. And we have a false start. And Van Fleet going to jump out in front off the start.
150. Van Fleet first.
Liu in second, moves up on the inside into first. Tatelli in third. Hitler in fourth.
150. Van Fleet second. 24. Tatelli third.
And Liu with a comfortable lead. Van Fleet still in second, looking to hold off the youngster Tatelli. 1 lap to go. Here comes Liu to the line. Van Fleet through the final corner. He goes down. Tatelli will finish third. Hitler will finish, Tatelli will finish second. Hitler will finish third. And Van Fleet will finish fourth after holding on to second for so long. That'll bring up the Junior E ladies.
193. Audrey Lenkong. 179. Cindy Jang.
In the A final, we have Audrey Lenkong, Cindy Jang, Selena Sue, Serena Sheen, and Lauren Lee. I'm taking a moment here just for a quick ice repair.
Brief delay for ice medics.
And ice repair over with. We're ready for the Junior E Ladies A final. Looks like Jang out of the second spot with the best start, gets in the lead. Lenkong in second. In third is Sue. Sheen in fourth, trying to get onto the back of the pack. In fifth is Lee. And move coming on the inside, but Sue got cut off. This pack of three tightly bunched together. One lap to go. Sue trying to go for the outside pass. Takes the wide line through the corner. Going to try that outside line again. Here they come through the final turn to the line. And it'll be Jiang, Lenkong, Sue. Up next, we have the B final with Zeta Gretzkowski, Sophia Coons, Addison Hartman, and Lizel Noob. And off the start, it's going to be Gretzkowski into the lead. Coons in second, Hartman in third, Noob in fourth. And the field spread apart in a hurry. Gretzkowski with 2 laps to go. And not a whole lot of drama here as the group is quite spread apart with 1 lap to go. Still the skater out of Saratoga leading the way with Coons out of Lakewood in second. Here they come around the final corner. Up next, the Junior E men's A final with Aiden Liu, Michael Borka, Benjamin Sullivan, Samir Auchik, and Arya Chandani. And Borka jumps out into the lead from the second spot. Sullivan in second, Lou in third. Sullivan trying to chase down Borka. And Lou closing the gap. Skater goes down on the second block past the apex. 2 laps to go. Borka still leading the group. There's a move on the inside by Sullivan. Lou going on the outside. 1 lap to go. Lou and Sullivan through the final corner, side by side. Lou forced wide. Sullivan goes inside. Lou will finish in second. Maybe had Lou gone outside for the finish line, he would have had a chance since he had to take the wide line. Actually increased the distance he had to travel by trying to cut back inside. Borka will finish in third. Now for the B final, we've got Ebil, Chun, Kim, and Lindsay. And see, going into that final corner, Leo had the wide line. Could have built his speed here, but then cuts back inside instead of trying to go outside. Might have had the chance had he gone outside. At least had a better dig for the line. The referees and the starters having a little huddle up again. Not quite sure what could be the issue this time. And not sure if it's a communication problem or if they have the wrong skater on the line potentially. Leading the way here in the B final, it's Ebel. In second is Chun. They've separated themselves from the field. They've got Lindsay there, and I think they brought Rogers. They had somebody come into this group. It's not Rogers, it's a number that we don't have on the sheet, so there must have been a miscommunication somewhere there. Still Ebel leading the way. Chun looking to try to spoil the party. They're coming through the final corner. Ebel dives to the inside and blocks off Chun. Chun will finish in second. Lindsay will finish third. And Kim will finish fourth. That'll bring up the C final with Monahan, Rogers, and Miller.
Christopher Monahan, 240, Owen Rogers, 207, Shane Miller.
And a false start here in the C final for the junior E-men. After this, we'll have the junior D ladies 500 finals. And Monahan takes the lead off the start. Rogers in second, Miller in third. And not going to be a whole lot of drama as Monahan has pulled away from Rogers, and Rogers is away from Miller. And the gap's increasing between all three skaters. Should be one lap to go when Monahan comes around this corner. And there's the bell. He's got a half lap lead on Miller, a straightaway lead on Rogers. Here comes Monahan through the final corner. And Rogers at the line. And here comes Miller. That'll bring up the junior D ladies.
Junior D ladies. Event 75, 500 meter A final.
In the A final, we have Caroline Anderson, Grace Chun, Sydney Wong, Salome Lokesh, and Michelle Yee.
217, Salome Lokesh. 219, Michelle Yee.
It's going to be Chun getting the advantage off the start. She goes by Anderson. Wong in third. Lokesh in third, Lokesh in fourth, Yee in fifth. Anderson going to have to gain some ground here. She wants to get by Chun. Also trying to defend her position, though, against Wong, who's looking to go on the inside. 2 laps to go. And 1 lap to go, and it's going to be a battle for second place. And the pass on the outside by Wong in the final corner nabs her second. Anderson finishes third. Locash will finish fourth. All of them finishing, though, behind Chun.
Junior D ladies. Event 75B final. 99, Lily Davis. 146, Cassandra Clark. 210, Emma Lippa. 44, Summerfield.
That'll bring up the B final with Davis, Clark, Lippa, Summerfield, and Huggins. They're actually talking a little bit over at center ice. We'll see if anything comes of it, but normally they come over to the referee's booth. I think the results from the last race will stand. And off the start, it's going to be Summerfield coming all the way from fourth position into the lead. Davis in second. In third is Lippa.
210, third, Lippa.
In fourth is Clark. And in fifth is Huggins. Lippa moving up on the inside on Davis. Trying to chase down Summerfield. 2 laps to go. Summerfield slammed the door on Lippa with some authority. One lap to go. Summerfield closing off the inside line again. And with the block gone, I'm not sure they went around the dot in the corner. Here they come through the final corner to the line, and Summerfield will win the B final. Lippa will finish second. I think Davis finishes third, and unfortunately for Clark, she went down and slid all the way into the corner, and she's going to need to break out the hair dryer. She still has one more race to go this weekend with the super finals.
Junior D ladies. Event 75, 500-meter C final. 35, Maya Shentai. 239, Shelly Nior.
I'll bring up the C final with Shencut, Nior, Mangano, Manning, and Coons.
33, Mary Elizabeth Manning. 192, Meredith Coons.
We should be taking a break after this ladies' D final. We come back, it should be the junior D men, then the junior C ladies and C men, and the junior B men, and then the master groups.
239, New York first. 222, Mangano second.
New Orleans leading the way, Mangano in second. In third is Coons. In fourth is Shencut. Shencut make a move up the outside. Shencut moving into second.
That is Shencut.
Shencut looking to try to take the lead. Gets around New York on the outside. Two laps to go for the leader, Shencut. Now 1 lap to go for the leader. This needs to stay on her feet. Nior in second. In third is Mangano. In fourth is Kuhn. And down goes Mangano. That moves Coons into third and Manning into fourth. And it looks like we'll take a resurface break, folks. We'll be back in 10 to 15 minutes.
Ice cut time. Everybody, we're doing an ice cut.
We'll see when we come back, and hopefully they'll have the computers functioning so we can get the remainder of the final heat cards printed out. We'll see you shortly. Welcome back, folks. We're going to pick up where we left off, starting with the Junior D men's 500-meter finals. We are currently missing our heat cards due to a printer issue. This is the A final. And man, can these youngsters motor. Skater down in the near side. Able to get up after exiting turn 2. And it's a battle for first and second. 1 lap to go. Wildo is trying to set up the inside pass. Only has 1 turn now to try to make it through. Here they come to the line. And a close finish, but clearly the skater from Potomac got across the line first. This will be the B final for the Junior D men. And the B final underway. Two skaters out of Dominion in 1 and 2. Skater out of Garden State in second. Skater with a pass on the inside was up into first. Front 3 spread apart now with 1 lap to go. The Garden State skater trying to move up 1 more spot. Here they come around the final corner to the line. And boy, was that close.
C final 500 meter, 198 Lang, 237 Putnam, 185 Kim, 147 Glendenning, 232 O'Brien, 245 Sokola.
This is the C final for the Junior D men. laying out in the lead. Kim in second.
237, Putnam third.
Putnam in third. Putnam looking to try to go through on the inside. So he had the door shut. He's got 3 corners left, trying to improve his spot by 1. There goes Putnam on the inside, up into second. And he will finish in second.
Junior C ladies, event 77, 500-meter A final.
Let's bring up the Junior C ladies in the A final with Kayla Gonzalez, Penelope Romanelli, Mina Rose, Nicole Chobe, and Sydney Coons. Gonzalez jumps out into the early lead. Romanelli moved up into second. It's going to be Romanelli and Gonzalez dueling it out.
Inside pass, 244, Rose into third.
Rose able to move up into third place. And 1 lap to go as Gonzalez trying to hold off Romanelli. And Romanelli looked to be fading at the end of the penultimate corner. Gonzalez, Romanelli will take the 1-2 spots.
Junior C men, event 78, 500-meter A final. 248, Ryan Shane.
Up next, the Junior C Men A final with Ryan Shane, Aaron Liu, Sean Lippa, Nicholas Gutowski, and Logan Warmel. Shane into the lead. Liu in second. Lippa in third. Sotowski going around on the inside, though, up into third. Shane looking to try to hold off Liu. 2 laps to go. Down to 1 lap to go. Liu looking to try to move up by 1 spot. But Shane going to hold him off as he hits the line first. Liu second, Skutowski third, Lipa fourth, and Wormel in fifth. Up next is the Junior C B final.
216, Paulo Lagerfo. 223, Rory O'Brien. 155, Mission Dixit. 2, Sammy Shepcut. 202, Andrew Lutko. 92, Eric Staub.
Lagerfo in the lead. And Song takes the lead with the inside pass. O'Brien currently sitting in third. Two laps to go. Paulo and O'Brien would both like to improve their positions here. Song going to try to hold them both off. 1 lap to go. And Lagerfo goes down. That moves O'Brien into second. Dixit into third.
Junior B men, event 79, 500-meter A final. 37, Noah Trope.
Up next is the Junior B men 500-meter final
166
with Trop, Gill, I think Lang and Hall. Yang leading the way, Trop in second, Gill in third. Gill going through on the inside. Trop forced outside, Gill into the lead. Trop hot on his tail. Trop going to go for the inside. Acceleration by Gill negates that. Gill been running behind Trop all weekend long. Finally has the lead into the final lap. Trop trying for the inside. He looked like he might have touched blades with Gill. Here they come to the line. And it'll be Gill over Trop. Up next, we have the Master Senior Combined 500-meter finals. Got Wiskoski, Magnus, Riesman, and Koenig in the A final. And Wiskoski into the lead. Magnus in second.
221, Magnus second. 238, third, Riesman.
Riesman in third. Koenig in fourth. There goes Magnus on the inside of Wiskoski.
Magnus into first.
There at the bell lap, Wiskoski. Whether trying to line up the outside, he bumps Magnus. Magnus able to keep her feet. And the lead as they come to the finish line. It'll be Magnus, Wiskoski, Riesman, followed by Koenig. Let's bring up the Master Senior B final. And Wiskoski might be getting a penalty here.
Master Senior 500-meter B final. 101 Zayas, 14 Savoy, and 230 New York.
They've got Zayat, Savoy, and Nior. It's going to be Zayat in the lead, Savoy in second, Niort in third. See if Savoy can give Zayat a run for her money.
101 Zayas in first. Second.
2 laps to go.
Third. Nicor, 230 New York.
And coming up on 1 lap to go, Zayat's comfortably in the lead. As her and Savoy come through the final turn. And here comes Niort to the finish. That'll bring up the Master 60 Plus final. Should only be 1 final. I've got it listed as 2 on here, but I believe it's only 1. This should only be Balbo and Savoy.
Event 81. 133 Balbo. 247 Savoy.
And Balbo jumping into the lead over Savoy.
First, followed by Savoy, second. And by their request,
Balbo comfortably into the lead. About a half lap on Savoy. Here he's got 1 lap to go. As Balbo comes out of the final corner. Savoy into the final corner. And across the line. Up next will be the Novice Ladies 222 final. Should only be 1 final here for the Novice combined.
okay, this is Novice, event 89, 5. We don't have a distance, but it is an A final. Number 12, Milo Ventura, 205, Lucas Lee, 6, Crystal Wu, 56, Serena Ventura, 9, Fiona Chen, 160, Flicka Chen. This is a 222. It's a 2-lapper, skaters.
It's Milo Ventura into the lead, as we've seen all weekend long.
12, Milo Ventura, first.
I believe it's
205,
Wu in second.
Lee, second, 6, Crystal Wu,
As
third.
it's Lee in second, Wu in third.
Let's give him some love.
And here comes Milo to the finish, followed by Lee, Wu. I believe that's Serena. And here comes Fiona and Flicka.
Yay! Nice skating. Our talented novices. We have Junior F, ladies, event 9, A final, 180, Olympia Kazneka, 142, Ariel Chun, 138, Madeline Coombs, and 243, Quinn Ronan.
Up next, we've got the Junior F Ladies 222 A final. I think this is Kazneka. Or it's either Kazneka or Kazanecki. We'll take first. Still waiting on the clerking issue to be solved with printing off all the heat sheets. Hopefully they can get it fixed in the lunch break, so we'll have the cards for the super finals. Now for the B final. Oh, sorry, this is actually going to be the men's junior F men's A final. And two skaters down before the apex, tripping into each other. That'll stop the race, bring them back to the start. A false start on the retry. And it's Garden State out into the lead. UCB in second. Yeah, it's a Northbrook skin in third. Down goes the UCB skater.
Second to 18, third to 08.
Potomac in third, looking to try to move up into second. As Garden State that wins it. Northbrook second, Potomac third. Garden State also gets fourth. It should be the Junior F Men's B final. And that should conclude the morning session. And it's Garden State in the lead. It's Pittsburgh in second, Garden State in third, Potomac in fourth, and it's Lakewood in fifth. And Garden State takes it, Pittsburgh second, Garden State also gets third. So we're going to hear what we're going to do schedule-wise here.
Hold on just a moment.
They're getting word from the officials on what they want to do.
Everyone, we are breaking for lunch. We will be back here at 12:30.
So we're going to take an hour lunch break. We'll be back at 12:30.
12:30, everyone.
for the superfinals. We'll see them. We're going to cut the stream here. And thank you, everyone, for tuning in this early Sunday morning. If you love SpeediCast and want us to keep making improvements, we'd love to try to get up to 60 frames per second on our video for smoother video and able to see the action better. Please consider donating to our GoFundMe page. Link is in the description below. We'll see you when we come back after lunch for the Super Final.